Hi there. Welcome to this in-depth exploration of the Rockefeller family's history. Today, we're going to dive into their fascinating journey that played a significant role in American history and shaped the economic landscape. The Rockefellers were instrumental in the establishment of Standard Oil, which became one of the largest corporations in the world. They then diversified into various other industries, leaving a lasting impact on the American economy. Their philanthropic efforts have had a significant impact on public health, education, and scientific research, making a lasting impression on society. Politically, the Rockefellers have held significant positions in power, furthering their influence on American society and strengthening their legacy. Overall, the Rockefeller legacy is marked by a commitment to philanthropy, public service, and a desire to make a positive impact on society. They continue to be one of the most influential families in American history. Let's start with a detailed look at the origin and early history of this remarkable family. Origins and early history. The Rockefeller family, one of the most influential and wealthiest families in American history, has a fascinating origin story. This tale begins with John Davison Rockefeller, born on July 8, 1839, in New York State. John lived for almost 98 years, and through his business acumen and hard work, he amassed the first billion-dollar fortune in history. Adjusted for inflation, his wealth was estimated at over $300 billion at the time of his death. John Rockefeller's upbringing was a stark contrast to his father's life. William Rockefeller, John's father, was a bright, cheerful man, known for his humor and love of women. He started as a lumberjack before buying his own farm. However, he preferred getting involved in dubious adventures over hard work. Claiming to be a famous cancer specialist, William would disappear for long periods, sometimes returning in fine clothes with thoroughbred horses, and other times penniless. John followed in his mother's footsteps. A devout Baptist, she believed in the virtues of hard work and strict frugality, often bordering on stinginess. She instilled these values in John, who always made donations to the Baptist church, even when he was a small clerk saving on lunches. In the rare moments when William was home, he coached his children on trading, deceit, and the ways of the world, preparing them for adulthood. John's life was a blend of his father's adventurous spirit and his mother's rationality and method. Although he didn't receive a high-quality education, his father was against him going to university, believing that the ability to count and manage money was sufficient. John was not deterred. At 16, he started working as a clerk at a shipping company. The country was rapidly developing, driven by the acquisitive spirit of millions of Americans, with railroads being built, steel factories opening, and the California gold rush just ending. At 19, John, along with a partner, started his own grain, meat, and feed trading company. The Civil War played a significant role in strengthening his business. Unlike his brother Frank, who joined the army, John continued to focus on making money. Military supplies helped Clark and Rockefeller become a solid company with substantial income. John Davison Rockefeller Jr., the second influential figure in the Rockefeller family, was born on January 29, 1874. The founder of the family, John D. Rockefeller, had modest early aspirations, to earn $100,000 and live to be 100. He surpassed the first goal many times over, though he fell just short of the second, passing away 2 years and 1.5 months shy of 100. John's career began on September 26, 1955, a date he would celebrate with lavish parties in later years. At 16, coming from a poor background, he eagerly accepted a job as an accountant's assistant, earning a meager salary. In his first 3 months, he made only $50. By age 31, he founded the Standard Oil Company with a capital of $1 million. 10 years later, he controlled 95% of the entire U.S. refining industry. Demonstrating exceptional business acumen, John quickly advanced in his career and launched his own ventures. Initially a partner in a product resale company, he soon turned his attention to the burgeoning oil industry. He took control of the entire industry, from kerosene and gasoline production to oil extraction, owning tank cars, pipelines, and shares in railway and mining companies. Standard Oil became one of the largest corporations in America, dominating the oil sector. The Rockefeller family's legacy is a testament to the impact of diligence, strategic thinking, and an adventurous spirit. From humble beginnings, John D. Rockefeller's journey laid the foundation for one of the most powerful and philanthropic families in history, shaping America's economic and social landscape for generations to come. Next, we'll look more closely at how John D. Rockefeller entered the oil business with his partners. They founded the Standard Oil Company of Ohio together. The founding of the Standard Oil Company. In 1870, John D. Rockefeller ventured into the oil business alongside his brother William, Samuel Andrews, Henry M. Flagler, and Stephen V. Harkness. Together, they founded the Standard Oil Company of Ohio, focusing on oil refining, a segment with more predictable costs compared to oil exploration and drilling. Rockefeller's efficiency and business acumen were evident from a young age. He quickly advanced in his first job and soon launched his own business. Initially a partner in a product resale company, he then shifted his interest to the burgeoning oil industry. Rockefeller's strategic vision allowed him to gain control over the entire oil industry. He dominated not only kerosene and gasoline production but also oil extraction. Standard Oil owned tank cars, pipelines, and held shares in railway and mining companies. This comprehensive control made Standard Oil one of the largest corporations in America. By the end of the 19th century, the term monopolist carried a negative connotation in the United States. The government began efforts to break up monopolies, facing significant resistance. Rockefeller, however, managed to defend Standard Oil for a long time. In 1906, President Theodore Roosevelt resolved to end monopolies at all costs. The court found Standard Oil guilty of violating antitrust laws, leading to its forced breakup into 34 companies in 1911. Despite the breakup, Rockefeller remained unperturbed. He had retired from active management in 1895, though he still held the title of president. The division of Standard Oil actually increased his wealth, as he retained significant shares in each of the new companies. With the oil industry continuing to flourish, his fortune grew exponentially. At his peak, Rockefeller's wealth was estimated between $900 million and $1.5 billion, securing his title as the first dollar billionaire in history. His legacy in the oil industry and his pioneering business practices continue to influence modern corporate strategies. John D. Rockefeller's impact on the oil industry and American business is unparalleled. The legacy of Standard Oil, despite its controversial history, set the foundation for modern corporate practices and left an indelible mark on America's economic landscape. After the breakup of Standard Oil in 1911 due to antitrust laws, the family diversified its investments into various industries including banking, real estate, and philanthropy. The family established numerous foundations and institutions, cementing their influence in various sectors beyond oil. Next, we will discuss how John D. Rockefeller Jr. built upon his father's success and expanded the family business. Expansion of the Rockefeller Empire. The Rockefeller family, known for their immense wealth and influence, saw a significant expansion of their empire under John Rockefeller Jr. Let's explore how he continued his father's legacy, expanded their business interests, and made notable contributions to society. John Rockefeller Jr. took over the family's business and philanthropic activities after his father's retirement. With a strong sense of duty and vision, he focused on expanding philanthropic efforts while maintaining the family's business interests. His leadership marked a new era for the Rockefeller legacy. Under John Jr.'s guidance, the Rockefeller Empire diversified investments into real estate, banking, and other sectors. He played a significant role in the development of New York City landmarks, ensuring the family's presence and influence grew across multiple industries. One of John Jr.'s most notable achievements was the development of Rockefeller Center. This iconic landmark not only showcased innovative architecture but also became a cultural and commercial hub in New York City, reflecting the Rockefellers' commitment to urban development and cultural enrichment. The Rockefeller family's wealth and influence continued to grow under John Jr.'s leadership. Major projects, such as the development of Rockefeller Center and significant contributions to national parks, highlighted their ongoing impact on society. Their philanthropic efforts funded universities, medical research, and conservation projects, leaving a lasting legacy. John Rockefeller Jr. was also instrumental in the conservation movement. His generous donations and advocacy led to the expansion and preservation of several national parks, ensuring that natural beauty and wildlife were protected for future generations. The expansion of the Rockefeller Empire under John Rockefeller Jr. marked a period of diversification and significant contributions to both business and society. His vision and leadership ensured the continued growth of the family's wealth and influence, cementing the Rockefellers' place in history as one of America's most impactful families. Then we'll look at the Rockefeller family's influence on politics and society, their political roles, contributions to public policy, and involvement in international relations. Influence in politics and society. The Rockefeller family, known for their immense wealth and philanthropic efforts, has also played a significant role in American politics and society. Let's explore their political influence and contributions to public policy and international relations. Several members of the Rockefeller family have served in political offices, using their influence to shape American politics. Nelson Rockefeller, in particular, served as Vice President of the United States, demonstrating the family's deep involvement in the political sphere. The Rockefellers have leveraged the connections and philanthropic efforts to influence public policy. Their charitable work in education, health, and social services has helped shape the national agenda, highlighting the interplay between their business acumen and political influence. Among the most notable Rockefellers in public service are Nelson Rockefeller and Winthrop Rockefeller. Nelson served as Vice President of the U.S. and Governor of New York, while Winthrop was the Governor of Arkansas. Both used their positions to advocate for progressive policies and reforms. Nelson Rockefeller's political career is marked by his tenure as the 41st Vice President of the United States and as the Governor of New York. His leadership and vision were instrumental in advancing social and economic policies, reflecting his commitment to public service. Winthrop Rockefeller, as Governor of Arkansas, focused on economic development, education, and civil rights. His efforts to modernize the state's infrastructure and promote social justice left a lasting impact on Arkansas and its residents. The Rockefeller family's influence extends beyond national borders. They have advocated for critical issues such as public health, education, and international development. Their involvement in global initiatives has helped shape international policies and foster global cooperation. The Rockefellers have championed public health initiatives, funding research and programs to combat diseases and improve healthcare access. Their support for educational institutions has also paved the way for advancements in science, technology, and the arts. The Rockefeller family played a significant role in the establishment and support of the United Nations. Their financial contributions and advocacy efforts were crucial in creating a platform for international diplomacy and cooperation, promoting peace and development worldwide. The Rockefeller family's influence in politics and society is a testament to their dedication to public service and global progress. Through the political roles, philanthropic efforts, and advocacy for public policy, they have left an indelible mark on both national and international stages. And now it's time for the overview of the modern-day Rockefeller family's roles, their continuing legacy in business and philanthropy, and their involvement in contemporary projects and initiatives. Modern-day Rockefeller family. The Rockefeller family, renowned for their historic impact on business and philanthropy, continues to play a significant role in today's world. Let's explore the current Rockefeller family members, their ongoing contributions, and their commitment to addressing contemporary challenges. Many descendants of the Rockefeller family are actively involved in business, philanthropy, and social causes. Their influence spans various sectors, maintained through family foundations and initiatives that continue to shape industries and communities around the globe. The Rockefeller legacy in business and philanthropy endures as family members take on leadership roles in major corporations and philanthropic organizations. Their focus on sustainable development and global health issues underscores their commitment to creating a better future for all. The Rockefellers have long championed sustainable development. They support initiatives in environmental conservation, renewable energy, and climate change mitigation, working towards a more sustainable and equitable world. Addressing global health issues is another priority for the Rockefeller family. They fund medical research, support healthcare infrastructure, and promote public health initiatives to combat diseases and improve health outcomes worldwide. The Rockefellers are deeply engaged in contemporary projects and initiatives. They support environmental conservation efforts, invest in renewable energy solutions, and actively engage in social justice and equity initiatives to address systemic inequalities and promote social change. The family's dedication to environmental conservation is evident in their support for protected natural areas and wildlife conservation. They fund community-based projects that promote sustainable practices and protect the planet's biodiversity. Investing in renewable energy is a key focus for the Rockefellers. They support the development of solar farms, wind turbines, and other clean energy technologies to reduce reliance on fossil fuels and mitigate climate change. Committed to social justice and equity, the Rockefellers fund initiatives that address racial and economic disparities. They support community outreach programs, advocate for policy changes, and create educational opportunities for underserved populations. The modern-day Rockefeller family continues to build on their storied legacy, driving positive change in business, philanthropy, and society. Through their ongoing efforts, they remain a powerful force for progress, dedicated to creating a sustainable, healthy, and just world for future generations. In the next section, we will discuss some of the significant criticisms and controversies that the Rockefellers have faced over the years. Criticisms and controversies. The Rockefeller family, known for their immense wealth and influence, has also faced significant criticisms and controversies throughout their history. Let's explore the antitrust issues, public perception, and their response to these challenges. One of the most notable controversies surrounding the Rockefeller family was the breakup of Standard Oil in 1911 due to antitrust violations. The company was criticized for monopolistic practices and exploitation, leading to a landmark legal battle. Standard Oil's dominance in the oil industry was achieved through aggressive business tactics, including price undercutting and strategic mergers. These practices led to accusations of creating a monopoly, stifling competition, and exploiting both competitors and consumers. In 1911, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Standard Oil had violated antitrust laws, resulting in the company's breakup into 34 smaller entities. This historic decision marked a significant moment in American business history and set a precedent for future antitrust cases. The Rockefeller family has often been viewed as symbols of wealth and power, leading to negative public perception. Their influence on politics and the economy has been a source of criticism, with many questioning the ethical implications of the vast wealth. The family's extravagant lifestyle and substantial influence have made them targets of public scrutiny. They were often depicted in political cartoons and media as the embodiment of unchecked capitalism and excessive wealth. The Rockefellers' involvement in politics and their economic power have raised concerns about their ability to shape public policy to their advantage. Critics argue that their influence has sometimes overshadowed democratic processes and equitable economic practices. In response to criticisms, the Rockefeller family has made efforts to address ethical concerns through transparency and ethical business practices. Their continued commitment to philanthropy and social responsibility reflects the desire to counterbalance their controversial legacy. The family has taken steps to promote transparency in their business dealings and philanthropic activities. By establishing ethical guidelines and openly sharing their initiatives, they aim to build trust and mitigate public criticism. The Rockefellers have consistently used their wealth to support philanthropic causes, funding educational institutions, public health initiatives, and environmental conservation. Their dedication to social responsibility underscores their commitment to making a positive impact on society. Despite the criticisms and controversies, the Rockefeller family's legacy remains multifaceted. Their efforts to address ethical concerns and their ongoing commitment to philanthropy highlight the complexity of their influence on American history and society. The Rockefeller family name is synonymous with wealth, philanthropy, and social responsibility. They have funded numerous cultural institutions, including the Museum of Modern Art in New York. The Rockefeller family continues to influence global health, sustainability, and education through ongoing philanthropic efforts. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, make comment, and subscribe for more in-depth historical explorations. Let us know in the comments what aspects of the Rockefeller family you find most intriguing or if there's anything specific you'd like to learn more about. See you in the next one.